Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a WordALL puzzle. There are exactly 7 words consistent with those 2 guesses at the top, and we have to identify them all. So basically, if those are our first 2 guesses in a regular game of WordALL, there'd only be 7 possible answers left. There's usually only 4 or 5, sometimes 6. This might be the first time I've seen a 7, but either way, it's really restricted because they've got to use the B and the L. They can't use any of those grey letters, but that does still leave a few options. Now, you can also see that each guess gives us more information. We know that the L is second in all of the remaining words because it is green in that position. Whereas, for example, the U is only half green, so that means it's third in some of the words. That's the green half, but it's not in some of the other words at all. That's the grey half. We can have climb, can't we? There's going to be at least one thing that starts with a B and one thing that ends with a B. That was the one that ended with a B, so now we know that it's BL. What are we going to do after that? There's a BLU and a BLI. Can't be bling. So what else can it be? We're going to have to use the T in one of them, as you can see. That's why it's half yellow. Bly? Is that really a word? Or blithe? I would spell blithe with an E on the end. Bluff is definitely an option, and it's not going to be blithe, so I'm very glad I didn't go for that, because I've just realised it's going to have to be blitz. So that was very close to, well, not close to disaster, but close to not being a perfect game. So it's a perfect game if you don't make any mistakes, basically. And we didn't, but it was close. I was very tempted. But it was still basically twice as long as my average as you can see. But there was quite a lot of words to find. Well done if you were shouting bluff and blitz at the screen. That is WordALL. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.